Hey, it's the Casino Mark. It's 1:14 p.m. on Tuesday, November 9, 2021. And I actually had my first delivery for Hub today. Um, okay, so a bit of backstory. I was recently approved. Um, Yesterday, I had my phone on, and it was just, sitting on the kitchen counter. And eventually I went to check on it, and it said I'd been moved back to unavailable because I missed three delivery requests. And I'm thinking, when? I didn't hear any kind of notification of a delivery coming request coming in. Okay, here's an important thing to note if you're going to be driving using different apps. I have my phone volume turned down usually. Okay. Now, despite that, the Uber Eats app will ring when a delivery request is available. That's, despite your phone volume being turned all the way down. So that's good because mostly I turn the phone volume down so I don't hear a bunch of different sound effects and everything. Um, the Grubhub app doesn't do that, as I learned today. So what I decided to do, I turned both apps. I opened both apps. With Uber Eats, yeah, you mark go, and then you're online, and then you can choose to go offline. In Grubhub, the terminology is available or unavailable. So in the Uber Eats app, I hit go, and I was online. Then I went to the Grubhub app and I selected available. And then I just waited. I watched some TV and I left the phone. Uh, Actually, I think I kept the phone. Did I keep the phone near me? Or no, I think it was on the counter. But anyway, uh, or was it near? Yeah, I think I had the phone on the on the coffee table near me. So I hear this sound effect I've never heard before, and it's Grubhub. There's a delivery. I accept it. It was at a local diner. I've been there before. I think my sister took my mom and I, and maybe some other people, out for breakfast there once, I think. Um, so I've been there and I knew where it was, or at least I thought, because it's in the area near my mom's doctor office. When she was alive, I would drive her there regularly. So I thought, okay, I know where this is. Turns out that I don't. I eventually had to get my GPS out and plug it in and find and plug in the address for the restaurant to get there. It turned out that I went too far south. I had to turn around and I got there. All right. They had it ready, so no problem. I got the bag. It was a huge bag with like four containers in it. So I went to start the delivery. Now the address that it gave me, and I don't know if it flashed me the address earlier and I just didn't pay attention, or if it didn't give me the customer's address before, but it was in a town in the next county south of me. It was like a 20-minute drive. I'm thinking, well, that's odd. Why would someone in the next county over, like so far away, kind of, and keep in mind, I live near the southern border of my county, but still, why would someone order from this local diner in my county to have it delivered so far away? Now, as it turns out, the Uber Eats app will it has like a built-in GPS, and you don't have to look at the map even. It shows you where to go on the map, but you don't have to look at it because the voice will direct you. Not so with the Grubhub app, or if there is an option to do that, I didn't see it. All that I saw was the final location of the customer's house, supposedly, on the map. So I got out my GPS. Well, it was already there, but I searched for the customer's address. All right, my GPS, it's one of the ones that you plug into a cigarette lighter. It's from Garmin, I believe the company is called. So the way that it works, first you start spelling out the name of the city, and it'll bring up some options, and you select it. Then you have to type in the address number, and then hit done. And then you start typing in the street. So I did the city, I did the address number, and then I started typing in the street, and no suggestions popped up. So I thought that was weird. I kept trying it. I tried typing less of it. Still nothing. I spelled out the whole thing, nothing. I spelled less and hit search, nothing. So I thought that's weird. So I opened Google Maps on my phone, and I start typing in the address. And the address with the street number and the street name exists. It wasn't in that city that came in on the Grubhub order. It was actually a much closer city to mine. So I selected that in Google Maps, and I also typed it in my GPS, so I had two voices telling me where to go. So I arrived fairly soon at a mailbox. The customer's instructions were to put the food in the mailbox, and she would come and get it. Okay, that was kind of weird. I never heard that before. But here's the thing, though. First of all, okay, I take the bag and I go to the mailbox. I open up. There's mail stuffed in there. So I start putting in like the two smaller containers, and then the larger one of two wouldn't fit in unless I turn it sideways, which I did, and I stuffed it in there. But then there was no room for the final container. So I took everything out, put it back in the bag, went back to my car. I'm trying to figure out what to do. So I call up customer care, and I get through to someone, and I explain the situation that, first of all, not even sure if I'm in the right place because the street name in the address that came in on order doesn't exist in the city that came in on the order. So I explained where I was, and he told me to spell it out. And he said he would, try to contact the customer. Yeah, I was put on hold like twice. During all of this, I get some text that said that someone sent a text that said she's coming down to pick up the food. But I'm still not sure. So the person on the line tells me that the customer can actually see me on camera, can see my car. So she said the customer apparently told them to tell me just leave the food next to the mailbox. So, okay. So yeah, I left it there, and then as I was pulling away, I saw the customer come to pick up the food. So it worked out fine, But this is the first time that I've gotten an order. And keep in mind, this is my first Grubhub order. This is the first time that I've gotten an order where the destination city was wrong. It's like it was way wrong, actually. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that, but it worked out fine. So then after that, I turned I went back online on Uber Eats because I had turned Uber Eats off while I was on my Grubhub delivery, and that's a tip that I guess I have, at least for me, is that if you've already accepted an order in one app, make yourself unavailable or go offline into other apps. Just so you won't be getting delivery requests while you're currently doing a delivery. Yeah. Anyway, so then, as I was trying to make my way back to the highway, I get an Uber Eats order. It was just at the McDonald's near me, south of my house, but north of where I was at the time. So, okay. So I go and pick it up, and I go and deliver it. It was actually on a street just off my street. This one was kind of confusing because I arrived at I saw the mailbox. I saw the address number on the mailbox. The instructions were to leave it at the door, but there was a locked gate on the property. So I'm walking around looking. I parked in a small, I guess it's a driveway. It's like a partial driveway leading up to another house. And I'd gone over across the street to a mailbox looking what I could do. The lady comes out of the house that I parked at, and she's like, "That's me." I bring it over, and I'm like, "Yeah, I was looking for a mailbox." And she's like, yeah, it's my dad's place. I don't live here usually or something." So anyway, it worked out fine. And that's all that I've gone so far that day, because after that, while I was out anyway, I decided to play some Pokemon Go. So I went offline in the apps, obviously, while I was playing Pokemon Go. But then I turned it back on as I was coming home, and they've been on. Let's see, I guess the first delivery came in at like 9, or was it before 9? I'm not sure. And I finished probably like before 10:30 with both of them. So I made some decent money today, but because of the area that I live in, I'm guessing there's just not much demand, because I haven't received any requests since then. And I live in a small town, so it's kind of to be expected, I guess. It's a small town with a lot of people, and the county has a lot of people, but it is what it is. So yeah, that was my first experience with Grubhub. I called it customer care, didn't I? I forget what the driver helpline, whatever it's called. It was just fine. The guy was helpful, and we got everything straightened out. Oh, hey Nikki, thanks for joining me. So yeah, it was fine. But personally, I think that the Uber Eats app is easier to navigate, and it's more helpful because it's got the voice giving you driving directions. With Grubhub, I kind of have to use my own GPS, whether on my phone or the one that I plug in. Um, maybe there's like a GPS with driving directions in the Grubhub app, but I haven't found it yet. Um, Also, you can't keep your phone muted, um, and hear the Grubhub notifications come in. Um, so that's a big difference between Grubhub and Uber Eats. So I have to keep my phone volume up the whole time. Um, and yeah, that's it so far. Not much else to say about it. Um, yeah. Oh, sounds like Hermione's doing her business. Anyway, uh, yeah, that's a good term. Yeah, Uber is more user friendly. I haven't been accepted to DoorDash yet, so I don't know how they are. Um, but yeah, so far I'm liking the Uber Eats app a lot more. Uh, anyway, so I guess other than that, I guess I'll just mention some other stuff not related to that instead of doing a separate video for it. But I've been reading the poll results, and yeah, obviously, apparently the ones that are in the lead right now are energy drink power sub hour and gaming streams, and then bargain basement beverages. So apparently, you guys like to watch me play games and drink drinks on camera. So so I'll try to get more of those done. I'll try to do some gaming on Twitch later on today, and then obviously later on upload it here. Um, Sailor Moon reviews have also gone up in the rankings, which I'm happy because Sailor Moon is like one of my favorite shows ever. So I'll try to review more of the second Eternal movie, but I always read the corresponding manga chapter first. So yeah, that's but I'll get back to doing that. Maybe today. I hope. We'll see. Uh, Other than that, I noticed by looking back through my videos that apparently I didn't review the last few episodes of Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3. Not sure why. That's the one that corresponds to the S season of the original series, or the Infinity arc of the manga. I don't know why I didn't review those episodes, but I'll actually rewatch the entire Crystal series on Blu-ray, and then when I get to those episodes, I'll be sure to review them. And yeah, I'm not sure when Saved by the Bell season 2 starts up, because Saved by the Bell was another one that got quite a few votes. Let me see. I've reviewed the first 3 episodes so far because I don't have a subscription to Peacock, and that's the only episodes that were made available for free. But I'll get a subscription to Peacock and review the last 7 episodes of season 1. Let me see when season 2 premieres. It'll be released on November 24th, so I still got some time. 15 days from now is when season 2 starts. So, yeah. Might do Quantum Leap series review next after this video. I've watched all of the key episodes. But also noticed in an article popped up that apparently Burger King is giving out free fried chicken sandwiches today. That sounds really good. You have to get you have to buy at least a $3 order. In order to get it, but that's no problem. I'll probably get the ghost pepper nuggets. I don't know if I've had those yet or not. I'm not sure. But the Burger King in my town actually closed, so I'd have to go to a city north of me to go to Burger King. But I suppose that's fine. It'll be a bit of a drive, but I can stop there. I can stop in Wawa. Yeah, I like Wawa. I wish there was a Wawa in my town, but there isn't. But the city north of me actually recently got a Wawa, so I've been there twice already, and I like it. So, yeah. So that's what's going on, basically. Probably should get around to playing all those Switch games that I recently bought. Review the nuggets. What do you think I should do? Should I bring the food home with me and try it out on camera? Yeah, maybe I could do that. Maybe also review that chicken sandwich. That could be fun. Yeah. I could actually probably go out and do that right now. Just make a burger run. It's a bit off my way, but I don't mind. And I'll have the apps open on my phone, so maybe I'll get some delivery requests in. Who knows? But yeah, so that's it for now. I just wanted to let everyone know what's going on. Yeah. And it's 1:36 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.